Move to the basement, said my daughter-in-law after moving her father into my room. So all stories started here. When you give your children everything, you never expect them to turn you into a burden. But the moment my daughter-in-law told me to move to the basement of my own house, I realized something had to change. And trust me, it did. I just didn't call who she expected me to. My name is Martha. I'm 63, a retired nurse, and a widow. My husband, Daniel, built our home with his own hands before he passed away 5 years ago. It was our dream, warm, quiet, surrounded by apple trees and memories. When my son Ryan married Clara, I thought life was giving me a daughter I never had. She was charming, polite, and always smiling. But smiles can be masks, and hers hid something darker. For the first 2 years, everything was fine. Ryan and Clara lived with me temporarily to save money. I cooked, cleaned, and even watched their newborn so Clara could rest. But once Ryan got a promotion, the tone of the house began to shift. Clara stopped helping in the kitchen. She criticized how I dressed, how I spoke, how I hovered too much around the baby. I tried to ignore it for Ryan's sake. He worked long hours and looked tired. He always said, "Mom, please don't start anything. Clara means well." But then one morning, Clara crossed the line. I woke up to find strange voices in the living room. Clara's father, a loud retired real estate agent named Peter, was sitting there with 2 suitcases. Clara beamed. "Mom, isn't this wonderful? Dad's moving in with us. He needs care and company." My stomach sank. "Where will he stay?" I asked carefully. Clara smiled sweetly. "In your room, of course. It's the only one with a private bathroom. You can move to the basement. It's cozy." Basement. The same basement where we kept tools, boxes, and an old water heater that rattled all night. I looked at Ryan, silently begging him to say something. He just rubbed his neck and muttered, "It's temporary, Mom. Please understand." That was the moment I stopped being heartbroken and started being strategic. That night, I went down to the basement with my blanket and phone. The air was damp, the single light flickered, and my back ached from the cold floor. But as I